In the Fortnite community, a lot of people think to be good at the game, you have to have fast mechanics, but that simply is not true. If that were true, then why do so many of the top pros on purposely use edit on release off, which makes them slower, but gives them better crosshair placement and better peaks? I'll touch more on what that means later in this video. But before we get started, if you're not already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you played Fortnite for any amount of time, you've definitely seen those creative warrior players that edit course straight towards you and absolutely clip you. This leads to many players believing that fast mechanics are the only way to get better at Fortnite. And yes, fast mechanics may help, but being good at Fortnite is based on so many other factors. I want to touch in on edit on release on and off. Some big name pros that you probably know, such as Clix, Mr. Savage, and Vino, all use edit on release off, while players like Peterbot and Bolt keep edit on release on, which is why they are so fast and can hit clips like this.
This is Peter fighting Clix. Oh my gosh, this is Peterbot clipping Clix, bro. No. Bro, he's moving. Oh my gosh, man. Full box. Edit it down.
But what I'm trying to say is that most Fortnite pros have it off. Anyway, what even is edit on release? Well, it's basically a setting that lets you confirm your edit by releasing your mouse click after you select the tiles. But with it off, you have to click your edit button, select the tile, and then hit your edit button again to confirm it. So it basically just adds another button press and makes editing a little bit slower. But a lot of pros love using it because it gets you way better peaks and forces you to have way better crosshair placement if you want to be somewhat fast. And as you can see in this clip with edit on release off, you select your tiles and you can look at the target inside the box and then confirm it once your crosshair is on the target. Versus in this next clip with edit on release on, you have to keep your crosshair on the tiles, and if you look at the target, it just messes it up. So basically it makes it harder to get peaks where you're fully covered. And that's not to say you can't have good peaks with edit on release on. Peterbot, the best player in the world, keeps it on, but it means it's definitely harder. Here's an example of good crosshair placement versus bad crosshair placement. In this first clip, you can notice me selecting the tiles very widely and it takes up a lot of time. But in this next clip, notice how my crosshair selects the very corner of all the tiles and it's really snappy and smooth. Now that you understand what edit on release and crosshair placement mean, I want to break down a couple fights and show you how simple mechanics, while they might be slower, can get the job done just as well, and if not better, than fast mechanics can. So without further ado, let's get right into it. In this first clip, you'll notice that it is a pretty short clip because I didn't hit my clip button fast enough, I'm sorry. But if you break it down, I had already tarped through the end game and was in circle, and I realized it was a 1v1, and this guy had just jumped off the ground. So I just edited, jumped through, turned around, and pumped him. And it's pretty simple. Now, a lot of people could have tried to hit a clip for the win and done all these triple edits up, edited down, but then they also could have got pumped in the face. What a lot of people don't realize is that if somebody's edit coursing on you, just holding out your pump and waiting for them to edit is a pretty good strategy. But here, you just have to realize what your enemy is doing. As soon as I see him jump, I know you can't shoot me immediately, so I immediately edit and pump him. Perfect. And as you can see, my duo is pretty happy about that. Shout out to you, Patrick. Next up is a clip where I'm getting pushed by a duo and I'm a solo. And I notice one of them is inside the building and the other one is just landed, so he's white health. I try to edit out one of my side walls, but then I realize that's theirs. So I edit my side wall and do a simple side jump right as he's on top of my stair. I make a window and he actually doesn't realize that I side jumped. Oh my god. So I pump him twice and he's dead. But then his teammate jumps in after me. And here I just shoot his teammate and it was a pretty free kill since they were low. But it was done with simple mechanics, just a side jump and a window edit.
Dude, clueless freaking duo.
A really good tip that players should use, whether you're edit on release on or off, is really focusing on your piece control over your fast edits. And that's because with one window edit, you can create a full box and stay behind cover. Full box is just walls around whatever side the enemy is running towards. Say he's running towards the left, then you just make a window edit, 2 cones, and drag walls. And you can do this all from behind a right hand peek. One player that you should definitely watch and pay attention to how they play the game is Martoz. Martoz definitely has very fast mechanics and can do crazy edits whenever he wants. But a lot of the time, he just uses piece control and very simple edits to kill pro players with hundreds of thousands of dollars earned. Check out this clip where he killed Monster Boys, who has over $2,000 earned. In the beginning, he gets tagged, but then after that, he just starts ramping up and trying to tag him for damage. In the end, notice how he gets cones around Monster Boys and just backs up and does simple peanut butter edits from different angles just to kill him. Simple as that. No fancy editing or anything. In this next clip from Martaz, he kills Chico, a pro with 90k earned. 5 starts off with Martaz taking a little bit of damage, but then he just holds his pump out and hits an easy pre-fire. That's another thing you guys should definitely be working on. Pre-fires. If an enemy is going to swing twice at your wall, just shoot your pump. It's going to work almost every time. One bonus clip about holding your pump out. Notice when he's fighting 2s, he gets full box right here, and he just holds his pump out and sprays his wall, and once he takes back the wall, easy kill. You should not panic whenever you get boxed. Always stay calm and just try to hit your shots. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and let me know if you want to see more of this type of content. I mean, this is really the first time that I've done the game analysis in Fortnite, but I enjoyed making it, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Oh my god.